Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're having a look at Cartesi. Now before we get this video started, let me just declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Now first thing to understand is Cartesi itself. Now Cartesi is a layer 2 infrastructure for blockchains, and that it allows developers to code highly scalable smart contracts with mainstream software stacks on Linux VM. Cartesi use a combination of rollups and sidechains. Now mainstream programmability. Developers can create smart contracts and dApps using the mainstream software that stacks they're already familiar with. By moving most of the complex logic of their dApps to portable off-chain components, Cartesi empowers developers to select the best runtime environment in which to host each part of their dApps. The really exciting thing about Cartesi is the massive potential for scalability, the privacy guarantees, and the limitless coding. Now onto scalability. Cartesi enables million-fold computational scalability. That means that data availability of large files and low transactions costs, all while preserving the strong security guarantees of underlying blockchain. Our next thing to understand is privacy guarantee. Now Cartesi allows decentralized games where players conceal their data and enterprises' application can run on sensitive data, preserving privacy on dApps. And of course, portability. Cartesi is a blockchain agnostic and will run on top of most chains. The current implementations are supporting Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Matic Polygon, with Elrond coming soon. And I know a lot of people on this channel are actually big fans of Elrond because I've made videos on Elrond before and you guys have always been very supportive. I know you guys also like Ethereum quite a lot. I like Ethereum as well, and you guys do like Polygon as well. Now on one final thing is the limitless coding. But what does this mean? So you're able to build smart contracts with mainstream software. We've gone through this a little bit, but it takes a productive leap from Solidity to the vast universe software component supported by Linux. Now this programming language named Solidity is actually being used for a lot of cryptocurrencies around the world. It's a creation of the new age, and it's going to be used a lot more because it was created by the founder of Ethereum, and Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the world for many reasons, for NFTs, for decentralization, for the countless games on the internet that use Ethereum, for the countless transactions that use Ethereum, for the countless people who use Ethereum. For multiple reasons, Solidity is a great programming language for a lot of developers who want to learn a programming language to get involved in blockchain and in cryptocurrency, Solidity. Now here's where we get into the big things of Cartesi. Cartesi is solving the urgent problem of scalability and high fees on blockchain by implementing a variant of optimistic rollups. Mostly notable, Cartesi is revolutionizing smart contracts programming by allowing developers to code with mainstreaming software stacks, E4ML data, providing low-cost data availability to dApps. Now it gets even more interesting, guys. I can promise you on this. Cartesi competitive edge as a layer 2 and optimistic rollup solution is that it allows developers to code their smart contracts and dApps directly with mainstream software components and Linux OS resources. Mainstream software components meaning simply that developers don't have to change their development habits to adapt to a new system. It's something that they're already familiar with, like Solidity. A lot of blockchain and crypto developers will be familiar with Solidity. Therefore, using Solidity does make a lot of sense because a lot of developers are already familiar with it. This is what that means. So with mainstream programmability, dApps developers have a new immersive power to create more complex and futureful smart contracts. It also opens the door for adoption of regular developers who've never programmed for blockchain and enables them to create decentralized applications with familiar software stacks. So this is for developers who are not even familiar with or another programming language that's synonymously or another programming language that is famously linked to blockchain and cryptocurrency like C++ that was used to code Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin was mostly coded in C++. There's other languages that are involved in Bitcoin creation as well, but it was mostly C++. So let's take a look. at the Cartesi price at the moment. The current price is 90 cents. 90 cents, and it actually just changed in front of my eyes and in front of yours as well. Now, if we refresh this page, it stays the same, 90 cents. So it's 10 cents shy of $1. Now, to put this in perspective, because this cryptocurrency circulating supply is almost 400 million token in circulating supply, almost. There are 391 million tokens in circulating supply as we speak. That is not a low supply. That's a large supply. So for Cartesi to be anywhere close to $1 is damn impressive, to say the least. Now it gets even more bizarre because the max supply is 1 billion. And it's the same thing that goes for the total supply as well. But for right now, circulating supply is 391. Why is that? Well, simply put, the max supply is split up into different areas for different reasons. That total supply was split up into different areas to support different parts of the Cartesi blockchain and the Cartesi token itself. Now, back in May earlier this year, when there was a huge bull run in the entire crypto market, Cartesi was looking at around $1.72. But obviously, cryptocurrencies lost its momentum after the bull run kind of calmed down, the hype kind of calmed down. And as you can see for yourself, the price actually dropped to around 32 cents. But lately, the price has skyrocketed from around 40 cents, 48 cents, to where it is now around 90 cents, 88 cents actually. And you can see for yourself, Cartesi ecosystem, 15 plus ambassadors and regions. There's also 92.36 million tokens that are staked. Those are the Cartesi tokens that are staked. That's quite incredible because that's almost 10% of its max supply, almost 10%. There's also 20 plus wallets and exchanges that Cartesi is currently available on. Now, this is where it gets exciting because you might be wondering, well, the high price must be available on some pretty big exchanges. And correct, you are, because it's available on Binance, it's available on Coinbase Exchange, it's available on Bithumb, Huba Global, Gate.io, and recently added to Kraken, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, the list goes on. It's available on a lot of exchanges. So there's a lot of people who are able to experience the Cartesi product, to experience the Cartesi coin, and to purchase the coin if they choose to do so. And just like I stated earlier, that Cartesi was recently added to the Kraken exchange, and that was huge for Cartesi. And most definite, this helped with the price rally. A lot of the price rally that you're seeing going on here has to do with being added to some really big exchanges. Most notably, exchanges where people are specifically familiar with Cartesi, where people are specifically waiting on an opportunity to purchase a 3rd of August. So where was the price? Around the 3rd of August and the 4th of August. Around the 1st of August, you're looking around 41 cents. On the 3rd of August, around 42 cents, almost 43. But days after this is where it got close to around 50 cents. So clearly, being added to more platforms was one of the key reasons why the price rallied to such high. That's one of the key reasons why the price actually rallied to such high numbers. But it's good because what's exciting now is to simply wait and see where the price goes. Will it go down? Because so many people are investing. Naturally, people are going to sell. People are going to jump out of this market as soon as they can to make their small profits. Some people are in it for the long run. Some people are in it for years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You never really know. But I guarantee you, people will always sell to make a profit. And those are the short-term sellers. But most importantly, can it hit $1 again before the end of this year? Considering that we're in the beginning of August, and by the looks of it, Solidity doesn't show any signs of slowing down. In fact, it just looks like it's full steam ahead for Solidity. I'd say to break $1 before the end of this year is more than possible. Now, can a crypto like this 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x in the next 1 year to 5 years? I think around 20x to 30x in the next 2 to 4 years or 2 to 5 years is more than realistic. I think 10x in is more around 1 year to around 3 to 4 years. That's what's realistic for Solidity. But the good news is that Solidity is doing great things. Solidity is doing exactly what it needs to. And this is a nice chart to show you the last 3 years of Solidity's history. Last year, May, you're looking at a price of around 0.03 cents, around 0. But at the start of this year is when a lot of cryptos started to go on a huge bull run, and Solidity was one of those cryptos to benefit. And that's exactly what we want to see. But you can see this huge chunk of money being added into the Solidity coin, the huge amount of coins that are bought up. And even though the price fell to around 35 cents in around July the 19th, I still don't think that's a big worry, because that's less than a month ago. And as you can see, the price now is almost $1. So do not underestimate Solidity. That's what I'd say. Now there's plenty more to go through with Solidity, but for today, we'll end this video on what we've known so far. But hopefully if you guys enjoy this video, you guys let me know if you want me to make another video on Solidity and we can go even deeper into information, because there's plenty of information that we can keep on talking about, but this video will probably end up being like 30 to 40 minutes long. So this is what we'll end on quite quickly, is a token supply distribution, which is what I was talking about earlier. That this huge supply was actually distributed into different areas, which is why the circulating supply is less than 400 million and the max supply is around 1 billion. Actually, 1 billion exactly. And this is how it's diversified. There's launchpad sale, there's seed sale, there's private sale, strategic sale, the team got a percentage, advisors, foundation reserve, and mining reserve. And there they show you the percentage of how much token was distributed to each area. Mining reserve 25%, 40% to reserve, 40% to foundation reserve, advisors 2%, 15% to team, 10% to token sale, launch pad token sale. Actually they had a seed sale as well, 5% to private sale. That's how it's distributed evenly. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed this video just like I've enjoyed making this video. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.